welcome to the Not So Ugly Christmas Sweater Sampler Blanket Crochet-along. I know it's kind of a long name, but this is the first of our tutorial videos, and I'm going to talk with you first a little bit about the different yarns that you can use. You can use anything. One of my testers has done hers in a DK weight. One of them has done it in like a Karen Simply Soft, which is a worsted weight. I have made the original, plus this sample is going to be made from I Love This Yarn, which is a number 4 medium. The solid colors are a 7 ounce, the sparkle is a 5 ounce. I'm using white and cranberry, as well as a couple of other different non-traditional colors. I'm going to be using turquoise and limelight. Oops, we're upside down. Peacock, jelly bean green, and gray mist. The reason being is because my Christmas decorations are more in kind of a 50s style, I guess. I'm trying to think of how to put it, but I'm not really sure what it's called. So we're just going to go ahead and go forward with our tutorial now. I don't mean to talk your ears off, but I'm going to start with my sparkle because that's going to be my white. We're going to start with the center, and that's going to end up looking like a peppermint candy. You can make this in any color you want. I know some of my samples have got blue and white, some have got green and white. Whatever you want to make yours out of, that's what we're going to do. I am using a size, let's see, there we go, a number 7, 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is a clover. Use something that goes with your yarn. If you are a tight crocheter, you might want to go up a little bit. If you're a loose crocheter, you might want to go down a bit. So we're going to start with a magic ring, and this is how I do mine. And I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to now put 12 double crochets in my loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Sometimes you just have to show that yarn who's boss. And now I'm going to take the leftover, I'm going to pull on it so that it snugs my center up. Now our first chain 3 is not going to count as a double crochet in this particular instance. We are going to use it as a double crochet later, but for right now it is just it was just to give us the height to get to the double crochet. So I typically count backwards: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the double crochet that I'm going to join with to make my circle. The other reason why I like using the chain 3 is because I don't end up with a gap when I use a chain 3. It just kind of fills in that empty space that always seems to be there when you make circles like this. All right, so we are now going to chain 3, and now this does count as a double crochet from here on out. All right, we are going to double crochet in the same space. So this is going to count as 2 double crochets in the same space, and that's what we're going to do all the way around. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. We want to end up with 24 at the end of this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 21, 22, 23, and 24. All right, so we've got 2 in each one going around. Now we're going to join with the chain 3 that we started with because it does count as our double crochet. All right, we are going to do round 3. I have gone ahead and chained my first 3 to get it started. We're going to put 2 double crochets into the next. All right, now put 1 and 1, and we're going to do a front post treble crochet around the post between row 1 and row 2. Don't skip anything behind. Go right into this next one and do 1 double crochet. In the next one, put 2 double crochets. Then put a single and a single. Now front post treble crochet around the post between 1 and 2 again. Essentially, we're going to be working every other post from row 1 because there's 12 stitches there in total, but we're only going to be using 6 of the posts. Now remember, don't skip any. Put a double and 2 and 1 and 1. Front post treble. And a solo, two, single, single, and a front post treble. All right, I'm going to let you keep going. There's a couple more repeats. I'll meet you when you get I'm back here at the end. There's 1 more front post treble crochet to do. We're going to go around that post, and we're going to join with the first. Well, mine doesn't want to let me in. Chain 3. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's get ready for round 4. Okay, this is gonna be our last round in white before we move on to the red. So go ahead and chain 3. We're gonna double crochet into the next. 2 double crochets into the next. Now we are going to double crochet into 1, 2, and 2 double crochet in the next, and we're going to continue that pattern all the way around. Double in 2, 2 into the next. Double into 2, 2 into the next. And you're working into those treble crochets just like your double crochets so that they get worked right in, and then you're going to have that lovely little texture there. Keep going. At the end of this round, you should have 48 total stitches. I'll meet you back over here. All right, I've gone ahead and completed round 4, And per instructions, I went ahead and I slip stitched to the chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and joined that way. And since we are going to be changing colors, I'm going to go ahead and cut my white off right now. Now we're going to be joining red. I'm using like a flat red. I know in the original blanket it's a sparkly, like these colors are switched in the original blanket. The original has flat white with sparkly red. This time I went with the sparkly white and the flat red. Just getting some yarn pulled out here. There we go. Okay, now we can join anywhere we want to, but I'm going to go ahead and join in my joined space from before. So right here where I joined with my chain 3, I'm going to go back into that and pull my yarn up. I am going to work in these ends as I'm going along. We're going to chain 3 in that space. We are going to double crochet into 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now, all right, we are going to get ready to do a front post treble crochet around the post 2 rows below, and we're going to go directly in line with this one. So as you can see, between these front post treble crochets, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. We want the center one. So 1, 2, that's going to be our guy right there. Okay, and now we are going to double crochet into 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once again, we're going to front post treble crochet, but this time we're going to do it around the front post treble crochet from 2 rows below, this guy here. All right, go ahead and double crochet into 4. Once again, not skipping any stitches, going around. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get your front post ready. The center. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and front post treble around your front post treble. Okay, so I want you to keep going. And remember, every other time you're going to be going into the center double crochet, and then every other time you're going to be going around a front post treble from before, okay? So you're going to have a total of 12 of these front post treble crochets by the time that you get over here. I'll finish up this row. You do the same and I'll meet you over here. Alrighty, I've reached the end of my round 5. Just wanted to quick talk with you. If you find that your peppermint is starting to do that, that means that you are crocheting your front post treble crochets too tight. You should be able to lay it out and have it be flat. So just remember that, you know, anytime that you're extending a stitch down, there is always the possibility that it could be pulled too tight and suck everything in. So you want to make sure that you're nice and relaxed while you're working on your front post treble crochets. If you're stressing out a little bit, just take a minute, go have a cup of tea, come back and do it again. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and join with our chain 3. We are not going to cut this color. We're going to stay with it, and we're going to chain 3. We are going to double into 3 double crochets, and we are going to 2 double crochet in the next. So this is just a simple increase round. So double crochet into 4, 2, 3, and 4, double crochet in, I'm sorry, not double, 2 double crochets in the next. So basically, you are going to be double crocheting into 4, and every single one of these front post double crochets is going to get 2 in it, because that's going to be your increase. So we're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we will increase in the treble. All right, go ahead and continue this row. I'll meet you back over here. Okay, I have completed round 6, and I went ahead and I joined with my chain 3. We are going to go ahead and cut this color because we're going to rejoin with white and do some more striping. Okay, we're going to be starting in round 7 and joining with white. I've gone ahead and put my hook into my join space again. I did go ahead and clean up my back and tuck in all my ends. That's just a pet peeve of mine, and you'll find that I'll do it throughout the whole Afghan because I don't like ends hanging out there. They get in the way. All right, so go ahead and join with a chain 3. We are going to double crochet into 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to 2 double crochet into the next. And then we will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and treble around our treble. Not skipping anything. We'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, so basically in between our increases we're going to have a total of 5 stitches. See at the beginning here our chain 3 counts as 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Increase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is our increase, but we're doing 1 short, 1 long. All right, just to give you an idea of what you're looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and treble. Once again, make sure that your stitches aren't too tight. Not skipping anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Increase, which is 2 double crochet. Sorry about that. Getting a little flingy with my hands here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a front post treble. All right, do you see how we're doing that now? We're increasing in between our trebles. Go ahead and continue. Your next is going to be an increase, a treble, increase, treble, increase, treble, and then we'll be done with this round. All right, so I've gone ahead and completed my round 7. I'm not going to cut my color because we're going to do one more round in white. And I joined with my first chain 3. I'm going to go ahead and chain 3 again. This time is going to be a simple increase round. We're going to do 6 double crochets and then an increase. So with this first one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to increase in the next. That's 2 double crochet in the same spot. And now another 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Increase, 2 double crochets in the same spot. Now, I want you to go ahead and continue with 6 double crochets, 2 double crochets in the next, and all the way around. That'll increase you, and you should have 96 stitches by the end of this round. All right, all done here. We're going to go ahead and join our last color. We're going to do one more round, and this one is going to be in red, and this will be the last of our peppermint before we move on. So I'm going to join in the join with a chain 1, because this row is going to be done in single crochets. So we're going to single crochet in that join and in the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm just tacking it down, 7. So we should have actually a total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so now we're gonna front post treble crochet around the double crochet from 2 rows below. So going down 2 rows, we're going to double crochet around that, front post treble crochet around that double crochet. Just let that go. All right, and then we are going to single crochet in 8, not skipping any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we are going to front post around the front post. Not skipping any. Single in 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So an easy way to do this also, kind of like how we did it down here, I just go in from the previous ones and I count till I find the middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's going to be the one that I go around. Tricks of the trade here. And back to single in 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, front post treble. Let's try that again. Okay, not skipping any. Go ahead and finish up this row. Meet back over here, slip stitch to your first single crocheted join, and you can go ahead and cut that off. All right, so we are going to start on the last section of the centerpiece. This is the spot where in the original blanket it says green, but you can really do whatever you want with it. I'm going to go with a teal blue, but we're going to work in the back loops only. So when you're looking at your work, there's the 2 loops. You're gonna skip this one and work in the back loop only. But I'm gonna start in my join space in the back loop only, pull up, and I'm gonna chain 4. That's gonna represent a treble crochet going forward. Now we're gonna treble crochet in the same spot in the same back loop. We're going to chain 3 and do 2 more treble crochets into that exact same loop. What we're creating here is a corner, because we're going to go from working as a circle to working inside now so that we can make our blanket square. All right, go ahead and treble crochet into the next one, working only in the back loops in this round, so that we end up with that front loop ridge. This is a little bit dark, but hopefully that shows up. All right, and then we are going to double crochet into 3, back loop only, 2, and 3. We're going to half double crochet into 5, half, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, we are going to double crochet into 3, 1, 2, and 3. Next, we single crochet into 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're basically going to be working back in the opposite direction, in the opposite direction to create another corner. So we're going to start working in half double crochets again. So we're going to half double crochet into 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We are going to double crochet into 3, 1, 2, 3. We will treble crochet into 1, and then we'll do another corner in the next one, which is going to be 2 treble crochets, chain 3, 2 treble crochets, 1, same space, 2, chain 3, 1, and 2. All right, I'm going to lay this out. Okay, so right now it doesn't look like a whole lot just because we're taking a round piece and we're turning it into a square. But as we continue to build rows on this, you're going to see it kind of square itself out so that it looks like a circle inside of a square. Anytime that you go from a circle to a square, it's always going to kind of start off with that funky roundness to it. But we're just going to keep going. I'll do one more side with you, and then I'm going to go ahead and let you finish up the last two sides on your own. So we're going to treble crochet into the next one. Double into 3. 1, 2, and 3. Half double into 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single into 8. Remember, only working in the back loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Half double into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Double crochet into 3. 1, 2, and 3. Treble into the next. And then you'll do another corner. But I'll let you go ahead and do that on your own. Okay, so here we've got 2 sides completed. So go ahead and do another corner, your side, a corner, and a side. And I will meet you back over here. All right, we're on our other side. And as with all of our rows, I'm going to join to the top of the chain that started my row. We're not going to cut off because we're going to continue in this color. So we're going to slip stitch over to the corner and turn our work. Not turn it, but just, you know, adjust it. So we're going to chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to chain 4, and we're going to put another treble crochet into the same corner space. We're going to chain 3 again. We're going to place 2 treble crochets in that same corner space. All right, that's our corner. Now we are going to treble in 9. So that means we're going to treble, starting with this treble crochet right here. 1, 2, and we are working in both loops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right, the next step is to do 12 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, and 12. And then we are going to do another 9 treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm going to stop there. You know what these colors remind me of? Is Thing 1 and Thing 2 from Dr. Seuss. Okay. All right, so this is going to be your next side. You're going to do 2 treble crochets, chain 3 in your corners, and then the 9 trebles, 12 doubles, 9 trebles. Go ahead and finish up the other 3 sides. I'll meet you back over here, and we'll finish up this square by doing 1 more row. Alrighty, last round for our beginning square, our peppermint candy. I went ahead and I joined with my chain 4. I'm gonna slip stitch to my corner. I'm gonna chain 1, and we'll do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and single crochet, and that'll be our new corner. Now we're gonna go in both loops again, and we're gonna just single crochet across to the other corner, and in the other corner we're gonna put a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet as our corner. And pretty sure we all know how to do this. All right, last couple of single crochets for this side, and into the corner with single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. Okay, I'm going to just pause real quick. Now do you see how, as we've built up, we've kind of straightened out our sides a little bit better, so it's looking more squarish for us. As we continue to build the afghan, of course, it's going to continue to square out even more. All right, so I'm going to let you go to town and finish up the last 3 sides of the square. Once you reach this side, go ahead and slip stitch to your first single crochet in order to finish off this side. And I'll come back so that we can just do one last peek at what we've got and make sure that we've got the appropriate count on each side. Okay, so I have finished the last round of my inner square. This is the end of week 1, so congratulations, great job. I hope you guys are very excited about the rest of the blanket, and I hope you're having a great time. What I want you to do before we finish up for the week, besides, you know, slip stitching and cutting our yarn and all of that good stuff, I want you to take the time to make sure that you've got the appropriate count on each side. So we're going to treat each corner as though they're stopping points, okay? All the stitches in between these 2 loops, I want you to count. So we should have 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. Woo! All right, so we did it right. Yay us. Okay, I'll see you in a week.